Welcome to my next video. This one is about the alchemy rules in the Dark Eye core rules, and it will probably be a rather short video because the rules are not that complicated. When you are brewing a potion using alchemy, there are three basic things to consider. First, it is you need a recipe. Recipes are usually secrets, and you need to get it somewhere if you want to brew a potion, and there is a specific special ability and professional secrets that you have to learn a potion, and you might also want to have an in-game explanation who gave you the recipe, where you got it, where you bought it, or something like that. Then the next topic is ingredients. And ingredients for potions or for alchemy in the Dark Eye don't work like they do for us on Earth when we are using chemistry. For example, if you have iron dust, metal dust in your potion for some reason, and you want to create a better potion, then you would replace this this metal with a better metal, not necessarily really a metal that is of the same element or something. For example, if you have in steel, you would add silver or gold or platinum or some magical metal dust instead of the steel. And if you don't have the money for steel or something magical, or you just have iron, then you can try with iron dust or with copper dust, or with bronze dust or whatever, and it will still work, just yield result in a not as good potion. This is how ingredients work in alchemy in the Dark Eye. And then you have to consider your tools you have, your laboratory. The most basic laboratory is something like a laboratory of a shaman in a tribe who hasn't access to to certain tools, and you can only brew rather simple potions with it, and most of the time it's more difficult to use such a laboratory, and some potions can't be brewed at all in such a laboratory because they need something that you simply don't have. And the next better laboratory would be something like the kitchen of a witch, and this is a laboratory with which you can brew everything you want. Sometimes it is more difficult, because in rare cases you need something that you cannot create, for example like extreme heat or something. And the best laboratory is an alchemist laboratory with all the tools you need and with all the abilities you need. And this can brew any potion, and most potions can be brewed easier in such a laboratory. So when you brew a potion, you need ingredients of a certain quality to have the ability to create a potion in a certain quality. Quality levels go like usual from 1 to 6, and if you want to make a potion of quality 3, you need ingredients of quality 3. And with every recipe there is a base cost for ingredients given, for example like 50 silver coins, and if you buy ingredients for 50 silver coins, it is quality level 1 ingredients. And when you buy ingredients for 3 times the base cost, then you have ingredients for quality level 3 potions. When you have the ingredients, then you can start brewing. You get different modifiers based on the laboratory quality and the laboratory quality you need for the potion you're brewing. This is given, the laboratory quality necessary is given in the recipe, and you might get a bonus or a negative modifier based on the quality of your laboratory compared to what is needed. And then you might also get a modifier based on the recipe, because some recipes are just difficult to brew, and there could also be a modifier. And I think you also get an additional modifier when you use magic to improve your potion. If you are a magic user, if you're a spellcaster and you have astral energy, you can add 4 points of astral energy to improve the modifier by 1, and you can do this 2 times to get a +2 on your alchemy test. And then you roll your test, and the quality result of the test simply tells you what quality potion you brewed. And the quality of the potion can never be higher than the quality of the ingredients. So if you buy ingredients for quality level 3 but roll a test with quality level 6, then you still have a potion of quality level 3. If your test fails, you have to roll on this table. You roll a d20 and just look what the result is. There may be, mostly it is harmless, like it starts to smell really terrible, or the room starts to fill with ugly smoke or something like that. If you have a critical failure, you roll also on this chart, but you add 5, and there are more results on this side, and they are more severe, like there's a huge explosion or something like that. That is how you brew a potion. You can also analyze a potion. Analyzing the potion, you make an alchemy test, you get a modifier based on your laboratory, and you get a modifier based on if you know the recipe already. And if you manage to succeed in the test, then you basically know what potion you're dealing with. And if you manage to have quality level 2 result, then you are above, then you also know the quality level of the potion. And the last here is a list of recipes. I'll go through one as an example to show you how they are structured. This recipe is for an antidote, and it is simply eliminating poison. It has first a general description, what it does and what it is, and then there is a typical ingredients list. As I said, you can change ingredients, swap them for similar stuff that may be of same quality or higher quality or lower quality. So this is something typical, and if you want higher quality, you may have the same ingredients, but at a higher quality, or you may have a different ingredient that is similar but considered to be of higher quality. And then you have given the base cost for the ingredients. So quality level 1 ingredients cost 40 silver coins, and you would pay 80, 120, 160, 200, 240 for the other quality levels. Then it tells you what laboratory it needs, in this case witch kitchen. If you only have in a primitive laboratory, you will get a -1 on your roll. On your alchemy roll, if you have a full-fledged alchemist laboratory, then you would get a +1 on your roll. And then it has a brewing difficulty of -1, which means your alchemy test gets a -1 modifier if you brew in an antidote. And the last list is simply the result of your quality. If you have a quality 1 to 6 alchemy test, what does a potion do you brewed with that quality? So that is the structure of one of the recipes. All the other ones are the same. We have a recipe here for a healing potion, for a love potion. The next is an invisibility potion. Then it is a transformation potion, which transforms you into an animal, and the animal cannot be too big or too small, and you have to specify the animal when you're brewing the potion. You cannot choose when you take the potion what you want to become. And this is a weapon bomb that makes your weapon magical for a short time, and gives it a higher damage value. And then there is a mind strengthening potion that increases your resistance against mind control or influence of the mind. And the last one is a magical potion. It restores your astral energy. So that's all to say about the alchemy, about brewing something, about analyzing something, and these are the recipes that are in. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer. Send me a message, comment, and I'll see what I can do. But that's everything about alchemy, and the next video will be about the different schools of magic, about the traditions of magic that the Dark Eye has to offer. So bye.